And it happens more often than air travelers would like to think. We're talking about near collisions on the runways and in the air. Just in the month of July, there were more than 40 close calls involving commercial airplanes. NewsNation's Robert Sherman has been following this story. Robert, on average, how many times a week does this happen, and should passengers be concerned?
Yeah, you might be shocked by this, Nick. If you break it down statistically, multiple times a week. That's the average of where you have some of these near collisions happening here. And of course, should passengers be worried? Well, not necessarily. I mean, this has all become so commonplace, and that air travel has become so normalized for all of us that a lot of us take for granted what it takes to get one of those airplanes from point A to point B. This might make you reconsider that, though. Our own NewsNation research department dug into the numbers a bit and found that in 2022, there were 226 near mid-air collisions involving commercial aircraft. That's a 15% increase from 2021. And this year's numbers appear to be roughly on the same pace. So think about that. That's an average of one of those near mid-air collisions 2 out of every 3 days. But it's not just that. You look at runway incursions. That's any kind of mishap that could happen on a runway. 1,700 nearly last year in 2022. Why does that happen? That could be pilot error. That could be pedestrians or cars ending up on the tarmac. But one issue that people in the industry are pointing to is chronic understaffing of air traffic control towers around the entire country. The goal is to have each of these ATC towers at 85% staffing. Less than a quarter of them are actually at that. People who are very closely in tune to this say it's time to start heeding those warnings. Listen to this.
But it's going to happen more and more simply because there are not enough traffic controllers to handle it, and the traffic itself is increasing. They're going to have to figure this out.
The U.S. aviation system is the safest in the world, but one close call is one too many, according to the FAA. They released this statement adding that the FAA and the aviation community are pursuing a goal of 0 serious close calls, a commitment from the Safety Summit in March. Same approach virtually eliminated the risk of fatalities aboard U.S. commercial airlines since 2009. U.S. carriers have transported more than the world's population with no fatal crashes. That was a Continental Airlines flight going back to 2009. But still, the FAA says that they're on top of this. They're going to be having training at about 90 different airports from now through September in order to try and go through some of these runway issues here and try and mitigate some of these problems. That includes some big airlines such as Washington, D.C. Reagan National, you have Cleveland Hopkins International, and you also have DFW. Something to keep an eye on, though, Nick, but they emphasize air travel very safe.
Yeah, and each of those airports traveling thousands of passengers each hour in every day. Robert, thank you so much.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.